Kaiju number 8 versus Chainsaw Man is a complete another stop. And I guess that makes sense. Because I'm gonna be frank, Denji seems like the kind of person who it has to be stepped on. So, without further ado, let's get into the matchup today. We'll be starting with the new guy on the block, or in this case, Kaiju number 8. So, how strong is he? Well, first off, he is incredibly strong. So strong, in fact, that he's able to completely pulverize and destroy most kaiju that he can, just straight up punch away, even negating the regenerative factor. How hard does he punch, though? Well, we've been able to calc his max output of kinetic energy for his AP to be around 896.84 megatons of TNT, or 17 times more powerful than the strongest bomb in human history, the Tsar bomb at 50 megatons. Now, it is important to explain that he can not only take this energy, as he's able to fight against opponents that are relative to himself, meaning that this scales to his durability. But moving on to speed. And while speed is, once again, another impressive stat. So, Kafka, or Kaiju number 8, is able to blitz and keep pace with other massively hypersonic kaiju. This leads to us being able to calc the most impressive speed feat, which came in at an astounding Mach 28, which, to put into perspective, is around 2 times faster than the NASA X-43A, basically a super advanced jet, which is able to fly at 9.6 Mach. So it is safe to say that he is not only faster, but stronger than any man-made weapon. Which I guess serves the point. After all, he is wanting to be one of the greatest heroes in all of humanity. But let's move on to his opponent, Denji, or as I will be referring to him, Chainsaw Man. So, Chainsaw Man should scale to above the Gun Devil, which is able to move at around Mach 726, or over 2 times the speed of lightning, which is Mach 364. Now, on top of that, since he scales to above every single devil, this would also include the Typhoon Devil, which can produce a storm at 5.44 megatons of TNT, which is 1/3 as strong as the Castle Bravo test at 15 megatons of TNT. So, are there any necessary abilities that I need to go over that will sway this fight? Well, they both have regeneration. However, in Chainsaw Man's case, he has the ability to detach his chains from his chainsaws, obviously, and entrap his opponents. On top of that, he does have a weird bypass of regenerative factors if he does eat the target. However, it must be stated that he needs to, eat the target and fully digest them in order for this to work. But now that I have successfully broken down our two combatants, who do I think will win? However, before I do all that, I would like you guys to do one quick little thing, and that is subscribe. I obviously am trying to grow my channel, so I would greatly appreciate a subscription of any kind. A like on the video would let me know if the content is, of good enough quality that you guys are enjoying it, and yeah. But anywho, let's get back to the actual video. So, who wins this matchup? And this is a little bit tricky. Kaiju number 8 is 164 times stronger than Chainsaw Man. However, Chainsaw Man is 25 times faster. So this is an interesting dynamic where Chainsaw Man is significantly faster, but Kaiju number 8 is significantly stronger. Now, it's time to bring in, though, the external factors. So as I stated prior, Chainsaw Man and Kaiju number 8 can both regenerate, and Chainsaw Man, though, does have an additional advantage, which is that regeneration stopper through the use of eating. However, in order to eat Kaiju, he would need to first be able to at least substantially harm Kaiju number 8, which most likely he would not be able to do. And on top of that, there is whatchamacallit. There's the factor that Kaiju number 8's regeneration is significantly stronger than Chainsaw Man's. Why? Chainsaw Man normally, in order to regenerate from a very serious injury, he would need to drink blood. However, Kaiju number 8 has not shown that weakness, or lacking benefit, I should say, meaning that in a case of nutrition, Kaiju number 8 would naturally last longer, even if the stats were equalized. However, it's important to state that, well, the stats are not equal. So what does this come down to? This comes down to how many times do I think does Chainsaw Man need to get in there, do damage, dodge Kaiju number 8, and do that again and again and again and again. And if he can even do that. Now, I'm going to be frank, I don't think he can. Now, obviously, this would work initially, correct? We all agree that a 25 times speed difference is incredibly fast, meaning that Chainsaw Man, simply put, is going to do a number on Kaiju number 8. However, since Kaiju is so much stronger, not only is the damage not going to do such damage that it's arguably not even going to be able to put him down fast enough that his regeneration will kick in. And yes, while that does eat up stamina, it eats up stamina for both of them. Meaning that, yes, Chainsaw Man does have the possibility to wear him down, but it is important to state that Kaiju number 8, with one good shot, is going to completely annihilate Chainsaw Man, if not, and even at best, and you highball Chainsaw Man's durability, and say it's not as big of a gap as I'm making it out to be, it would still do some substantial damage, therefore crippling his speed advantage, meaning that since he is a close range fighter, and both of these combatants are, at the end of the day, one of them has the ability to one-shot the other hundreds of times over, or 100 times over. So, it is safe to say that the likelihood of Chainsaw Man getting in, attacking, and dodging, and doing that so often and so consistently that Kaiju number 8 A, dies from exhaustion, and B, never hits Chainsaw Man is just highly unlikely. I don't think that would be the case. However, if Chainsaw Man were to, for example, eat the core of Kaiju number 8, then that would naturally completely destroy it. However, it's important to state that, well, that's just, frankly put, unlikely. Yes, the 25 times speed gap is undoubtedly a important factor. However, when there is such a big power gap, it means that, statistically speaking, most likely, if not indefinitely, Kaiju number 8 is going to land that kill, that one shot, and one shot is all he needs to completely blow away Chainsaw Man. And keep in mind, I am currently talking about true Chainsaw Man. Now, I know that might sound surprising considering, true Chainsaw Man is incredibly hyped, but it's important to remember that Kaiju number 8 is a monster. There is very few of him in the world, and for good reason, because he's just that strong. And while these are two of the apex predators of their worlds, I'm sorry, but there can only be one in this matchup today. However, I do need to state this. Kaiju number 8 and Chainsaw Man are both still continuing. Neither of them have hit 200 chapters, as far as I know. If Chainsaw Man hits 200 by the time I release this video, yell at me in the comments, I guess. But neither of them have hit 200 chapters. Neither of them. So, what this comes down to is that right now, as of right now, Chainsaw Man versus Kaiju number 8 is not close. I think Kaiju number 8 is going to stomp on him. Now, obviously, this can change if there are further calculations. If anyone has any substantial calculations or just general opinions that they would like to share in the bottom, please go down to the bottom of the comment section and type it out there. Anywho, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, because I had fun talking about this matchup. And with anywho, goodbye.